So I just went to see The Book of Life, and it was a really, really good movie. I did tear up at some points, and there are a lot of things that were really good about it. There are also some things that I was a little bit disappointed with, some things I was expecting a little bit more. This is going to have spoilers, so if you didn't watch it and don't want spoilers, you probably shouldn't continue watching this video. So I think I had three major problems with The Book of Life. I liked the main girl character, and so the movie is, these two, I'm gonna call them gods because I don't know what else to call them, make a wager based on a group of three friends when they're like 8. I don't know, and it's like, these two guys are in love with this girl. I'm gonna wait, like, whichever one she marries, like, we pick one, and then we win this wager. And what was weird to me, I was like, who says this girl is gonna pick either of them? And then she gets sent to boarding school or something like that. And then when she comes back, they're, like, fighting over her. And it was so weird because it's like, you don't even know her anymore. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, who is she? And so that was really weird. Like, first of all, the fact that they didn't get to know her again. And then second of all, the fact that it was assumed that she would choose anybody, and that she did. I was a little bit sad about the ending, because, like, it was just so predictable, I guess. Like, we knew who she was going to choose the entire time. I was actually expecting, before I went into the movie, I was expecting it more to be of, like, a which one is it going to be? But, like, you knew the whole time. And my friend actually thought that they did a better job about that than he thought. But, so I don't know, I wasn't super fond of them choosing either. That was a disappointing ending to me. And a little bit cliche. And also the fact that, they didn't get to know her better, and the only thing we learned about her, like, time was, it's like, oh, I learned fencing. Did I mention I learned kung fu? Or, like, when, like, she comes back, it's like, I hear she reads books for fun. And I'm like, okay, it's very cool, and I can identify with this character, and she's supposed to be identifiable, but at the same time, it's like, we don't know anything about her. Why are you guys still in love with her? It's been, like, a long time. No. I don't know. And then, so it was we didn't get to know her, the fact that she's assumed to marry one of them and does. And then my third problem is that, so the two main boy characters, who are, like, the love interests, one of them his mother has died, and so he talks to his father a lot, and he wants him to be a bullfighter. And then the other kid's father died and is a hero, but we never hear anything about his mom. And that's really weird to me. We didn't get to find out about his mom. We also didn't get to find out about the main character's mom either. All we know is her dad, who was just like, how dare you be playful, I'm going to send you away. And then comes back and is like, you should marry this kid that I like. The, like, jockey one. I don't know. The one that she doesn't marry. And so we don't find out about his mom or his family. Well, I guess mostly just his mom, because his dad is assumed dead. We don't know if his mom is dead or not. She's never seen, she's never shown, she doesn't have any speaking lines. Like, yes, the main character is the sensitive one who she ends up with and is more developed. But I definitely thought it was going to be more of an even balance between the three. And so there's the main character who does the guitar, and then there's the jockey one who we don't know anything about his family, but we know that they both are living under the shadow of, the guitar playing one is living under the shadow of his dad, who wants him to be a bullfighter, and then Joaquin, the jockey one, is living under the shadow of his dad being, like, a town hero who, like, died fighting the intense bandit. And we also don't find about anything about the girl at all. Like, she's cool, she's, like, a strong female character, but we don't know anything about her mom. So basically, no moms exist in this entire movie. And we also just don't know about her motivators, Like, we don't know, like, the only thing you could possibly consider, like, family interaction with her is when her father was like, you're a lady, blah, blah. And then he's like, to Joaquin, he's like, you're the son I never had. And then when she's fighting, he's like, you're the son I never had. And I'm just like, so you accept your daughter because she learned how to fight when you sent her away in Spain. You're the worst parent ever. Okay, not ever. There's lots of bad parents, but you're not a very good parent. It's a great thing she got sent away. Anyway, so we, like, don't really know, not only few things about her, but we don't know about her parental relationship in the same way that we do Joaquin and the main character. And I'm just really bothered by the lack of moms. Like, what is this with children's movies and lack of moms? Moms are a super important part of most children's lives. Whatever. Okay. So that ends my segment of the 3 main things that I had a problem with. Things that I loved about it was the grandma, with her, like, nitty fierceness, and the twin sisters. And the only reason I passed the Bechdel test is because the twin sister was like, are those my boots? And they're like, it's better on me than it are on you. But they're twins. That are dead, and they, like, fought in a battle and won. They were cool. I would have liked to know more about them. And that's, like, the only line that makes it past the Bechdel test, which is disappointing. So, you know, I feel like they tried really hard to make good female characters, but they weren't necessarily strong as characters. They're more strong female character TM. And that was a little bit disappointing. I feel like they tried, and so I liked it more than I would have otherwise. But in the end, it could have been better. It was a beautiful movie, though, and I cried. And my favorite, they had this song, it's the bullfighting song, where he's in the underworld and he has to fight the bull, and instead of, like, killing it, he, like, sings it a song as an apology, and I really, really liked that part. I feel like that was almost my favorite scene. You know, I also enjoyed what's her name's role. I actually don't remember anybody's name except for Having or something like that. I don't know. He's played by Channing Tatum. That's all I remember. The one that was annoying. Oh, Joaquin. Anyways, so I don't know. It was really, really good. I would recommend seeing it. It's amazing to see full screen. They used a lot of popular songs, and they tried to make it fit the movie, and some of them I feel like didn't fit the movie as well as they could have. I was expecting all original songs, and so it was a little bit weird in that respect, but it was still really good. Some of the songs were really great, and they did make the songs, like, fit the tone of it, but it was just, like, weird to be like, these are American popular songs that are in this things that's supposed to be super Mexican. I had a friend who is Mexican and said they didn't like how there was always the joke about the mustache, and I understand that that's, like, a stereotype, and it's, like, really weird. Also, like, the massive amount of sombreros. But at the same time, I feel like that was played off kind of as a joke. But I totally see where they're coming from. I think Del Toro's, the director, is Hispanic, so I feel like, I don't know. I liked that it was about the Day of the Dead. That was really cool. And it was really interesting to have the holiday, and I liked the whole, like, honoring the dead, and you get to feel them, and I loved all of that, and that as the opening, and as the whole movie is during the Day of the Dead, basically. Like, it's open during the Day of the Dead, and it ends on the Day of the Dead, several years apart. So, yeah, I don't know, like, it was good from a cultural perspective, although it's not like they really hired a lot of Hispanic actors, unless there was like all of the side characters are hired by Hispanic actors. And I mean, Zoe Saldana plays the girl, of course, because, you know, she's popular, and so she is in everything now. And that's cool. I feel like she did a really great job voicing her. And so, you know, it was cool that we had those characters supposedly be of color. But from a feminist perspective, they did a lot better than a lot of other movies, but it wasn't something that I'd be like, yes, this movie is super, I don't know. They had a lot of great female characters, but if you count it as passing the Bechdel test, it's barely by like 5 seconds. So, I don't know. I did enjoy it though. I did almost cry. By cry, I mean like my eyes watered a little bit, and I was like, I have feelings. But, you know, it's just... Anyways, thanks for watching. I would like to know what you thought about the Day of the Dead. I mean, the Book of Life. What you wish you had seen in it, what you didn't like about it, what your favorite part was, what was your favorite song in the movie. I want to know. Comment. Thanks for watching.